Hello everyone, this is Calvin, Professor C here. So I have missed a week of video because last week there is some personal issue going on I need to take care of, and then this week I still have to deal with those issues. But you know what? I miss you guys so much, so I'm going to do this video very quickly. So lately, I have received a lot of message from you guys, either on the YouTube channel or some other social media like Kelly Pham, JC, Mohammed A, and all that, asking me about, you have watched my Filogix video and you learn how to input the deal in Filogix, and then you want to know the next step. And I have commented in my YouTube video as well as reply to you personally that the next step is a little bit tough to teach on YouTube because each, depending on which lender you support the deal to, the next step, the procedure is different. However, I do not want you guys to, have zero idea about the next step, because here we want to teach you from A to C, from everything, right? So I choose one of my favorite lender, Equitable Bank or EQ Bank, and run through a step-by-step from, after you submit the Filogix application to closing, everything step by step. Okay, so first, this video is assuming that you already know how to input the Filogix, the application in the Filogix system, as well as submitted the deal, right? Then what happened? Okay, so let's look at what happened. So let's go to the next. Okay, so after you submit the deal, what happened normally would be the underwriter would pick up your deal and would normally email you one of the email. For example, if you see this, let me pick this. Hi Calvin, thanks for your submission. I will review shortly. Please send me the purchase agreement, MLS listing, and all that. Some of the initial question they have, and all that. So the underwriter would look at it briefly, usually ask you for the purchase agreement, some of the initial documents that they want to see, as well as, if they have some very initial questions that they want to ask, they would ask you on that. So once you answer those questions, you email them the purchase agreement and all. They look at the deal, they like the deal, and they would usually send you the rate and terms. So for example, here, it might be a little bit small, but I'm going to read it out for you. It says, hello, I have reviewed the file and would like to offer the client the following, subject to satisfactory appraisal. Please also send me the MLS listing and all that. So it is 1% commitment fee. There's 1 year term, 2 year term, and 3 year term, and all that, right? They can choose. So once you get that, you call the client, you discuss with them, you give them your best suggestion. Maybe 1 year is the best, or 2 years is the best for you, and all that. So the client, let's say, choose 1 year, right? The underwriter, and the underwriter then will issue you the commitment, right? So it say, Calvin, I'm happy to pleased to provide you with the commitment. So usually with some file attached. So these are the commitment inside, right? So you print it out. This usually about 6 to 8 pages. Make sure that this is the most important section. You go read the section C, the commitment condition. So it will it will list out some of the things that you still need to provide to the Equitable Bank. You go follow up with the client. Maybe the client already has give you the pay stub, you gave it to them, but they want to see an employment letter. Then you go call the client and ask them for that. Maybe they have looked at the T1, but they also need the notice of assessment and all that. So you read that section and you would know, okay? But more importantly than just reading that section is the last page, because you go over that with the client. You see the client, you usually, I will usually go see them, meet them face to face, sign with them, and make sure that on the first pages tell you how much they're going to borrow, the interest rate, the term, and all that. So you go over with the client, they're okay with it, you sign with them and email it back to Equitable. I forgot to write it here. So email it back to Equitable. Email to EQ. Okay? Email it back to Equitable, the signed commitment. Step, the credit officer, they will assign another person who are usually also very nice. I think their title is credit officer. Then they will the credit officer will send you an email and give you, obviously I change all the numbers and all that stuff on here, and it will say, I am the mortgage officer here assigned to this deal, this, and this would be the condition, which would probably be similar to the section C that you have on the commitment. So, you see the closing day, this is a pre-construction, so they want to know the closing day, some schedule, purchase price, proof of income, employment letter, pay stub, some gift letter and all that stuff, right? So basically, this is your checklist. From now on, this probably is the most important document you need. You want to eliminate all of them, check it one by one. You gather all this information and then scan it and email to the credit officer. When the deal is almost done, they will send the deal to instruction to the lawyer, and you will receive an email from FCT. This is First Canadian Title. It's one of the title insurance company in Canada. If you do not know what is a title insurance company, I can make a video next time, but right now we're not going to talk about this. So this department or this company will send you an email and said that, they already sent the instruction to the lawyer. But very important, solicitor instruction sent doesn't mean that everything is done. Unlike some of the big five banks, instruction to lawyer for the bank is usually sent at the very end, whereas for like Equitable Bank or some other lender, this may not be the choice. So if you're new and you thought, if you come from the bank and you thought, instructions sent, done deal, no, that's not the case. Okay, this is not the big five banks. And just keep on working on that list that we have there, the list from your mortgage officer. Email them, talk to them. I usually call them, and so what is missing and all that, and you try to get all the documents they need. Try to empty that list. Once everything is done, then you will start finding that this is my email. You will see, okay, this is the solicitor instruction from the last slide. Then some of the broker condition is satisfied. That means clearing your list from the mortgage officer. Then there are some conditions that the lawyer has to do, and when they have done their job, the lawyer condition is satisfied, and you know what? This is the king. File ready to fund. And that also means broker complete. So there you go. Then, you know, it is funded, you get your pay, happy, everything. So I hope you enjoy this. If you enjoy it, leave me a comment. I might choose another lender to do it next time. But you know, I just choose Equitable because I find that a lot of people like to use them. They have some great lending products, programs. They are friendly. So there you go. I hope you learned something. And if you do, subscribe to my channel. This channel is all about teaching new mortgage agents how to make more money and faster. Okay, thank you.